Okay, hi there. So I'm gonna present this small project of mine, if it's even worth called a project. It's called DrawTogether. So this is an application where people could use multiple where multiple users can together draw on the same canvas and work and collaborate together. And this is one of the arts that I have, right? Okay, so this involves quite a bit of networking. There is we have users that can join and has to log in. So I'll just show you what it looks like. So it looks like this. Okay, so first to start the project, to start the application, we would have to start the server. And here's my server. It's listening, and then I could start like this. This is a login screen. I know it's not very impressive. It's just basically the chat client login screen. Okay, so I have a few usernames registered. This is mine. The password is all 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so here's what I got. This is my drawing application, and if you look at it, there's quite a lot of buttons in here, right? Okay, no, there's nothing. So how do we draw? That becomes the reason I have a second slide, which is, so here's my second slide. I have controls. So instead of buttons, I figure like it would be faster if we just use the keyboard, like pro users does in Photoshop or Illustrator, and yeah. So each, you see here each action, we have several actions, and we have a button or a key associated to each action. For example, I have P to draw a polygon, which is the default. So if I look at my drawing window, here I am. My default is that I'm drawing a polygon. I'm drawing one single polygon. Okay, and there are other stuff you could do. You could change, for example, you could draw a line. You press L, and that's my L press. Here's my line. And then you could also use the select tool, which is you press S, and you could drag and move around and change its colors like that. Or you could touch once and change the colors, or touch and drag them all around. And then we have the free draw, the free path, which I used to make the login screen, the welcome in the presentation thingy, right? Oh, I haven't pressed it yet. Oh, here. Yep, this is my smoky free path style. Right, so this is what it looks like. And then you can also change the number of polygon size. So if I press P and I can draw a polygon, this is at default, it has 5 sides, and I can increase it to 9, for example, by pressing 9, and then I have a 9-sided polygon. And then I could also set it to 6 if I want to have a 6-sided polygon, or so any number between 3 to 9. It's like as easy, it's within the reach of your hand, right? Okay, so after that, let's just select all of this, and we could delete them. You can remove them. Oh, I forgot to include that there. But then here's where the interesting things come up, because this is, I promised, a multi-user drawing application. So this is my one client. So I'm gonna include the second client. It's a bit of a pity that I can't use multiple computers, because yeah, this is what I got. So I'm gonna put a new one with another username. If you notice that this is my username in the title right there, my username is gonna be, the new username is gonna be, yeah, it might seem familiar somewhat. I know, right? Impressive. Now, alright, so I have another one. Now I have another one. Now, if I draw here as Akhyar, if I drag something, then it shows up there as well. And if I could draw a polygon, it shows up there. And I could do different things at once here. For example, in one window, as you see, I could draw or I could select. I cannot do both at once. But if I draw another one here, Right, see, I have another polygon here, which is still in its default state. So here I'm gonna be moving the polygon around. Ouch! I'm gonna be moving the polygon around. Select. Right, I'm gonna be moving this polygon around, and I could be drawing on this other side another polygon. So that's the thing. And if you have a project open like this, then you have another user, continue joining in. This also might seem familiar. This is, sorry, professor. Here we go. All right, so here it is. You see the same screen that is being used. So if I deselect here, ouch, yeah, there you go. So yeah, if I select it here, you see that in this window, in Professor Sakib's view, the selected color is, I know what this is, maybe green, maybe yellow. I'm not sure, I'm colorblind, but it's supposed to be different. Then if I select it here, so if I select another one here, right, so if I select here something here, right, it's not of the same color as if Khalid selects something here. So this color means this Akhyar is selecting, and this color means that Professor Sakib is selecting. So I guess I actually have another one just for entertainment purposes. This is my server, this is my last one. I have 4 users to be exact, so it would be a pity not to use them up. Here I am, this is my 4th user, my famous professor, whom I love very much. Okay, yeah, so as you see, we still have the same canvas, and yeah, you can draw and stuff like that. So just a quick review of what's going on. I'm gonna see that this is the control. So this is how I handle events. It was a bit of a difficulty because I have to handle events from both the Pygame and server. So by the suggestion of my father, I kind of figured out, I used some kind of threading module to achieve this. So I listened to both events at once. I'm doing both loops at once. And then for the server, I did it using this library, this module called msglib, which I put a wrapper around it, and the server is able to authenticate its users very, very primitively and broadcast updates, events that we do every second or something. Actually, it's not every second. It's asynchronous. So like every event you do, it would be just posted like that. And then possible improvements, you see, right. So first it's on the canvas. I haven't done much, to be honest. I was supposed to be able to do this, scale objects, rotate objects, and fill the shapes with colors and wonderful rainbows and stuff. But yeah, I didn't make it. And then there's the server. I could also improve with encrypted authentication, like better, more modern authentication. Also optimization, so it wouldn't lag so much, and maybe I would register some users in. So okay, that was a bit long. Thank you and for bearing with me. Right, see you.